can I be of assistance to you?
Here, I've got the statuette that Daron was supposed to bring to the monastery.
It is truly embarrassing that such a valuable piece is brought to us by an aspiring novice. Nevertheless, this confirms your commitment to serve Enos. I'm very obliged to you, young novice.
I'm looking for a place to sleep.
There's an empty bed right next door. The first on the right, next to the entrance. You can sleep there. You can store your belongings in one of the unused chests. And remember, you have no business entering the sleeping chambers of the magicians. You're also not allowed to enter the library, unless you've been given permission.
What's your task here?
My tasks are many and varied. Not only am I the steward, but I am also the treasurer. Moreover, I supervise the wine cellar, and I'm in control of the monastery's food supplies. So, if there's anything you need, you can always come to me and get it. For a modest contribution, that is.
I need a few things.
Oh, there we go. Summon Goblin Skeleton. I might actually buy a couple of these. Fist of Wind, of course. This Ring of Magic is very interesting. Magician's Blade. Wow. But it requires 80 strength. That's a lot. Magic Wand. This is very interesting as well. It requires mana, 25, which I don't have. And it gives you 20 mana. I'm actually curious. Oh, never mind. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Looks like I'm still encouraged to put points into strength. Okay, let's have a quick look-see here. Do I still have lockpicks? Oh, very nice. I have 18 of them even. Okay, that's probably my chest. That's why it's empty.
Hey, you!
Just wondering if I can find some plants here. Fire nettle, that's very good. I imagine I can use fire nettles to create mana potions later on, when I have more skill points. Essence of mana. Just lying on the ground. How great is that? Whoa, what is this place? How interesting. I just hope I don't fall. I fell down. I am not going around. It's going to take too much time. I wonder if I can actually make that jump. It does seem to be a little bit too high on the elevation. Whoa, what is this? This looks like a summoning circle. A pentagram like the one we used in Zardo's Tower. How interesting. Oh, looks like we made it. Oh, this leads back into the monastery. Interesting.
Hey!
What? What's wrong? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an extremely complicated experiment?
I didn't mean to disturb you.
You already have. Well, what do you want?
Can I learn from you?
I do not instruct novices. If someday you are accepted into the circle of fire, then I can show you how to create powerful potions.
Could you brew me a potion?
For a novice, you are certainly impertinent. Go about your duties. You can buy everything you need from Gorax.
Wait, so if I have these recipes here, do I still need to learn them? From an alchemist, I mean.
I'll never get this open without the right key. How can I serve the community?
Speak to the other magicians. They will give you tasks. I will oversee your work, and when you have fulfilled your duties adequately, you will receive permission to enter the library to study the word of Innos.
Do you really think?
Do you have an assignment for me?
Somebody wants to know.
Yes, there is indeed something you can do for the community. The novices' chambers could do with a good sweeping. Take care of that.
But that will take forever.
Then you'd better start right away, hadn't you?
Oh hell no, I'm not sweeping any chambers. Are you mad?
There's more, believe me. That'll only cause more trouble.
Hey, you!
What do you want?
As easy as that.
What are you doing here?
I have transgressed against the precepts of the community. Now I'm waiting for the decision of the High Council, whether I may remain in the monastery.
Tell me what happened.
I took a book from the rooms of the magicians while I was sweeping, so I could read it later. Master Highglass noticed it immediately, of course, and asked me about the book. Out of fear of being punished, I lied about it. But he caught me later when I was in my chamber with the book. He was really angry and informed the High Council. Now they are discussing whether I can stay.
Is there any way I can help you?
No. I've been delivered up to the mercy of Innos and the magicians.
Wants to know.
Wow, that sounds dreadful.
Wait a minute.
Hey you.
It had to happen sooner.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
No one has agreed to help you so far, huh? I'll help you. Only if you find at least one other person to join in.
That's nothing new.
I'm not going to sweep any chambers. I have defeated a sleeper and was a 6-circle magician of fire, water, and darkness. I'm not sweeping chambers, man. I'm telling you.
Hello. You're also new here, aren't you?
Yes. How long have you been here?
I've been here for 4 weeks. Have you already been given a fighting staff?
Not so far.
Then take this one. We novices all carry a staff as a sign of our ability to defend ourselves. Can you fight?
Well, I've wielded a weapon or two.
If you want, I can teach you something. However, I have a request.
What request would that be?
Well, one of the paladins, Sergio, is in the monastery at the moment. If you can persuade him to go through a few exercises with me, then I'll train you.
I shall see what can be done. I'm supposed to sweep the novices' chambers.
You've saddled yourself with a lot of work there. You know what? I'll help you. You'll never finish that alone. But I really need a Fist of Wind spell scroll. You know, I got lucky and was allowed to read a book about it. And now, naturally, I want to try the spell. So get me the spell scroll and I'll help you.
About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell for me?
No.
Then I'll...
Okay, I definitely saw one for sale, but I'm not going to buy one right away because I'm hoping I could find one in one of these chests.
You don't have to tell me that.
What's your job here?
I prepare the paladins for their fight against evil.
I couldn't care less.
What is evil?
Evil is everywhere. It is the power of Beliar, the eternal adversary of Innos. It is the all-encompassing blackness which seems to blot out the light of Innos forever. Beliar is the Lord of darkness, of hate, and of destruction. Only those among us in whose hearts burns the holy fire of Innos will bear the radiant light of Innos into the world and banish the darkness.
Only Innos decides what's right.
I don't know. I mean, Zardas is a magician of darkness, servant of Beliar, and he is kind of shady, but otherwise he's a pretty pragmatic guy, so you make it sound worse than it is, probably.
But there are only magicians and novices living in the monastery.
That is correct, in contrast to our community which honors the word of Innos. The paladins honor the great deeds of our Lord above all else. We are the representatives of Innos, but the paladins are his warriors, who go into battle in his name and increase his glory.
That was no big deal.
Is there anything I can do for you, Master?
For me? No. I do not require your help. Pray rather for the well-being of the warriors of Innos, who have gone to the Valley of Mines.
Is there anything you can teach me?
I am an expert in the magic of ice and the magic of thunder. I can teach you their power. However, I only instruct magicians.
Ice and thunder? Ice is more Adnos' realm, right? And thunder would be Beliar's, so why are you an expert in them?
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Oh nice, this one wasn't even locked. Large fireball, summon skeleton. Very nice.
That's nothing new.
Although I was kind of hoping for a Fist of Wind.
Anything's possible.
Things I could tell you.
Could have told you that before.
Transform into wolf.
That isn't true.
I never would.
I've got no time for things like that.
As if I don't have enough problems.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
No idea, you tell me.
Nobody ever asks.
That's no secret.
I've been all kinds of rumors.
No idea, you tell me.
Anything's possible.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
No one must violate the divine order.
Things I could tell you.
You have prayed for my brethren. I want to thank you for that. Tell me what I can do for you.
Let me share your fighting experience.
When you fight, always make sure that no one can attack you from behind.
Can you go through a few exercises with Babo?
Why doesn't he ask me himself?
I think he's shy.
I see. Good. If it means so much to him, I shall train with him every morning for 2 hours. We begin at 5 o'clock. Tell him that.
I need access to the library.
Well, I cannot grant you access. For that, you must first fulfill your tasks. But I can help you. Go to Master Iskaroth and talk to him. I have heard that he needs help, and I would go to him, but I pass this task on to you.
What are you doing here?
I am praying to Innos that he strengthen my arm and my will. Thus I am armed against all dangers, and shall destroy all his enemies in order to do him honor.
What enemies?
All those who oppose the will of Innos, whether they be human-born or summoned creature. May Innos illuminate your path.
never get this open without the right key.
Nobody ever asks.
I prayed for the paladins.
You have done well. Now go back to doing your work.
That only caused more trouble.
Don't have to tell me that.
That only caused more trouble.
I talked to Sergio. He's going to train with you every morning for 2 hours, starting at 5 o'clock.
Thanks. What an honor for me. If you want, I'll also show you the secrets of combat.
I'm ready for training. How's life here in the monastery?
I don't mean to complain, but I never thought that it would be so strict here. If you don't stick to the rules, they punish you. Of course, a lot of novices want to study the teaching of Innos in the library, so they can be prepared if they're chosen. But I think the best preparation for the test of magic is fulfilling our own tasks.
What's the deal with the Chosen and that test?
Talk to Brother Igaraz. He knows a lot about that.
Do you have an assignment for me?
You novices have worked hard lately, and those who work a lot shall eat a lot too. I'm giving you a key to the larder. You'll find some mutton sausages there. Distribute them among the novices, but fairly. Once you've done that, you can come see me again.
This reminds me of that one time in the new camp when I delivered water to the workers in the fields of rice.
Hey,
Okay, let's go get some sausages then.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Recipe, interesting. Let's see what this is all about. So it looks like Raven is actually behind all the kidnappings after all.
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
No one has agreed to help you so far, huh? I'll help you. Only if you find at least one other person to join in.
I need...
No one has agreed.
What do you mean? Looks like I really need one of those Fist of Winds.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
Innos be with you. I've never seen you before. You are new around here.
Yes, I only just joined.
In that case, I hope you get settled here fast. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
You tell me.
Would you like a sausage?
Ah, delicious that. Thank you so much, brother.
What room is this?
This is where they keep the holy relics of the monastery.
What relics?
Here rests the Hammer of Innos, along with the Shield of Fire. These are the most important relics of Church of Innos, outside the capital of the realm.
That's totally obvious.
Is the Eye of Innos kept here too?
Of course not. What a strange idea. Nobody knows where that divine artifact is to be found.
What are you doing here?
I am the guardian of the sacred artifacts.
Don't you ever sleep?
What an unusual notion. Of course I don't ever sleep. Innos himself grants me the power which allows me to forego sleep altogether. For how else could I fulfill the sacred duties of guardianship?
Do you really never sleep?
No. If a guardian falls asleep, he has failed. But I shall not fail, for Innos gives me the strength and endurance, and I shall never tire.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Tell me about the shield.
The Shield of Fire was born by Dominique in the battle on the Southern Isles. But the power of the shield is never to be wielded again. Therefore, we have nailed it to the wall.
Tell me about the hammer.
This is the sacred hammer of Innos. With this hammer, Saint Robar slew the stone sentinel. The Holy Scriptures say that the stone sentinel was invulnerable. He stood in battle like a tower, and the weapons of his enemies were smashed on his skin of stone. With the name of Innos on his lips, Robar hurled himself at the monster and crushed it with one mighty blow of his hammer.
You mean this hammer? Well, I know quite a few stone sentinels, so let's... Spoiler alert! Sleep is a spell of Adenos, so... Innos cannot protect you. Good night.
There's been all kinds of rumors.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
That's totally obvious.
Oh, okay.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Hey! Have you got work for me?
Yes, I need plants for my experiments. We raise plants ourselves, but we're all out of fire nettles. 7 blossoms should do. Bring me those. Oh, something else. I'm missing a recipe for creating magic potions. If you find it, I would be very grateful.
I've got some fire nettles for you.
Excellent. I can work with that. Take this Fist of Wind spell scroll for
Perfect.
your help.
Wow, that was really good timing.
About your recipe, I found it.
Good. I was afraid it was lost for good. Here, take this magic potion as a sign of my gratitude.
Could you brew...
For a novice, you can buy...
Alright, let's go talk to this guy above. Bobo? Bobo.
Should have known better.
About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell for me?
Here's the spell scroll you wanted.
That's good. Then I'll help you clean the chambers.
Alright. Let's talk to this guy below again.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Am I the only one helping you?
No, I've already got some help.
Then I'm in.
Nice.
Hey, you! Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
I need help sweep...
Forget it.
How about... I... Here.
Oh, you have. Come on.
No,
Man.
Yeah, no cheating. 1 sausage per novice. That's how I'm going to distribute these.
Hey,
What do you want?
here.
Sheep sausage, sheep cheese, sheep milker. It's getting...
So, do you want...
Oh,
I'm new here.
so I see. If you still don't have any work, talk to Parlin. He'll assign you some.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
What are you planting here?
We're trying to grow healing plants that Master Neoras can use to brew potions.
You should have known better.
Well, you don't seem very successful.
Can't go on like this forever.
How about... I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Hey,
Hey, you!
Nobody ever asks me.
I'm...
There's more, believe me.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Hey!
It was his decision,
That's totally obvious.
I need help
oh dear. You just got here and you let console yourself. It was exactly the same with me when I first got here. And that's why I...
Alright, then get to work.
I never.
Hey!
Same old thing all over again.
Which... I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Sure, I'll help. We novices have to stick together. I just need 50 gold pieces because I still have to pay.
All right, I'll pay.
Good. Then I'll get.
What can I do for you?
I'm busy.
So you work for Gorak?
Why aren't you working?
I am permitted to study the teachings of Innos. I seek wisdom in his words. One day, he would choose me. And then, I shall take the test of magic and enter the circle of fire.
Who are the chosen?
The novices whom Innos has ordained to take the test of magic. He who passes it is accepted into the ranks of the magicians of fire.
How can I be chosen?
You have no influence on that. Innos alone chooses his novices, and the High Council announces his will.
No, Enos doesn't choose anything. It's your own actions which get you chosen.
What is the
FYI.
test of magic?
A test which is announced by the High Council to all chosen novices. It is an assignment in which faith and cleverness are put to the test. All the chosen novices take part, but it is only possible for one of them to complete it successfully.
How can I study the scriptures?
You must gain access.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Hello. You must be the new guy. I'm Obelus. I take care of the sheep around here.
I've got the...
Oh, man.
How long have you been in the monastery?
I've been here 3 years, but so far I haven't studied, although I'd like to.
Why not?
My job is looking after the sheep, not studying the scriptures. As long as Master Paladin doesn't release me from this duty, I'm not allowed to study in the library.
How shall I act here in the monastery?
Never lie to a magician. Don't transgress against a brother in the community. Respect the property of the community. If you violate these rules, you have to pay a penalty to Master Paladin. Apart from that, I can only advise you to be careful around Agar. If you don't watch out, you'll end up like Babo.
And no, correction. All the things you've mentioned, don't get caught doing them. Huh.
Is there anything you can teach me?
Sure, I used to beat up people. I can show you how to strengthen your arms. But I'd like to learn something about potions, especially about magic potions.
How can I help you with that?
Well, if you work for Neoras, you'll certainly have an opportunity to borrow one of his recipes for a short time. If you bring it to me so that I can take a look at it, I'll train you.
I already brought the recipe back to Neoras.
Oh, shit. I'll probably never get to study here. So what? I'll train you anyway.
Oh, now I kind of feel bad for him.
Who are Aegon and Babo?
Aegon takes care of the herb garden. He's also a novice, but he acts like he was the chosen one himself. Babo came to the monastery shortly before you. At first he helped Aegon in the herb garden, but they must have had a fight, and Babo has been sweeping the courtyard ever since.
Do you know what happened?
Not exactly. You'll have to ask them. But Aegon's word has more weight than that of the other novices because he's the governor's nephew.
Oh, I see how it goes.
About the library.
That's the locked room to the left, next to the gate. But you'll only get the key when Master Parlin...
Yeah, I got that so far.
Hey! Here, have a sausage, brother.
Good of you to think of me. Usually, you could let me have another sausage.
Forget it. I won't have enough then.
Hey, one sausage. Nobody will notice that. You'll get something for it. I know a place where if you take them to Neras, he'll surely give you the key to the library. What do you say?
No thanks. Besides, I don't have any left.
No, forget it.
You want to get in with Gorax, huh? It's always the same with the new novices.
What happened between you and Babo?
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Let's get something straight. I shall go my own way, the way that Innos foreordained for me. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way, and certainly not that simpleton Babo.
Shouldn't we novices stick together?
The rest of you can stick together as much as you like, but please, don't waste my time. And no one shall get in my way.
Looks like I'll have to ask Babo about it then.
What happened between you and Aegon?
Oh, we had a disagreement about how to take care of fire nettles. Aegon had watered them so much that the plants almost had root rot already. Once the roots were completely rotten, he blamed me for it. They've made me sweep the courtyard all day ever since.
Why did Aegon do that?
You'll have to ask him that. I think he just can't stand it when someone is better than he is.
You seem to know a thing or two about plants.
We had an herb garden where I learned a few tricks from my grandpa. I'd really prefer to work in the garden again.
Well, let me take care of that.
I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
Where's my bed, though? Okay.
Hey, you!
This might be too early. Maybe I should sleep a couple of more hours.
I've distributed the sausages.
And you have done so fairly. Take these spell scrolls of healing and go back to your work.
Do you have another assignment for me?
Yes. As you know, we make an excellent wine here, and we sell it too. Orlan, The landlord of the inn, the Dead Harpy, has ordered a shipment. We've agreed to 240 gold pieces for the bottles. Bring him these bottles, but don't let him shortchange you.
About the novices' chambers.
You actually managed to find 4 novices to help you. I think they can now return to their daily work. Well done, novice. You have accomplished the task I set you.
Can I have access to the library?
You have obtained fire nettles for Brother Neras. You have found Brother You have succeeded. You have distributed the food. Yes, you have worked enough. Now it is time for you to study the teachings of Innos. Speak to Master Highglass in the library. I hereby give you the key.
How nice of you. I have to admit, there's something beautiful and peaceful about life in the monastery. As long as you can stand up for yourself and not sweep the floors forever.
Hey, you! Bless me.
I bless you in the name of Innos. May the Lord's fire burn in your heart and give you the strength to act according to his justice. May Innos watch over you all.
How sweet. Uh-oh. I see a scummy beast ahead. A black wolf? What is that? I have never seen a black wolf before.
That's all just gossip.
I've got no time for things like that.
How's it going with your tavern?
Times have been better, you know. People's purses aren't as open as they used to be.
Nothing amazes me.
Show me your wares.
Certainly, brother.
Tell me that isn't true.
That doesn't surprise me.
Wait, I'm a bit confused.
Tell me that isn't true.
Are you telling me that... Oh man, that's just not cool. I mean, I had this task to come here and get some wine, but I guess that got cancelled the moment I actually gained access to the library.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Interesting. Does that mean I still have the gold? I probably still have the gold. Huh. Ain't that something?
Tell me.
Alright, so we are back after the time
Better
skip.
off myself.
And I've managed to correct that issue I've had before. And now we are good to go.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I'm bringing the wine from the monastery.
Excellent. That's what I've been waiting for. I've already agreed on the price with Master Gorax. I'll give you the 100 gold coins straight away.
I never knew that.
Are you trying to pull a fast one? The price is 240 gold coins.
So, Gorax warned you, did he? All right. Then maybe the two of us can do a bit of business. Look, I'll give you 100 gold pieces for the wine. You tell Gorax that I pulled the wool over your eyes, and you'll get 4 spell scrolls from me.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Hey, just give me the 240 gold coins.
You don't want to do business, huh? All right. Here's the gold.
He really should have known better.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Been there, done that.
Okay, on we go back to the monastery.
True.
It's getting late, so I should take a nap when I get there.
Hey. I've killed the wolf.
Good work, novice. You are a brave man. But now return to the monastery and go about your duties.
So yes, apparently that black wolf I've killed earlier, the one that I didn't know what was about, and I thought was unique, it was apparently terrorizing these lands, and we helped get rid of it.
I went to see Orlan.
And? Did you get the 240 gold coins?
I've got the gold.
Excellent. You're really useful. Take this spell scroll of healing as a reward. Now go and find yourself something else to do.
Okay, I think I am good now.
Can I have access to the library?
You have obtained fire nettles for Brother Neras. You have found Brother Neras's recipe. You have vanquished the black wolf which threatened the shrine. You have succeeded in finding 4 novices, and thus cleaned the chambers. You have distributed the food to the novices fairly, as Brother Gorax instructed you. You have sold the wine to Gorax's satisfaction. Yes, you have worked enough. Now it is time for you to study the teachings of Innos. Speak to Master Highglass in the library. I hereby give you the key.
Nice. Alright, time to do some research.
Hey, you!
What can I do for you, novice?
I've come to read the scriptures.
I understand. If you can ever make some time between your tedious studies, come to me. There is yet another matter for which I could use a discreet novice.
You have an assignment for me?
Yes. It's about this crazy Ignaz. He lives in Corinus and experiments with various potions and healing drafts, but also magic spells. And that's exactly what worries me. I ask myself if his magic is pleasing to Innos. In order to test this, I need some of his spell scrolls. I want you to go into the city and obtain 3 of his spell scrolls for me, but not a word to anyone. Is that clear?
Sure.
Here are 150 gold pieces. That should cover your expenses.
What exactly is your job?
It is my responsibility to train mages in the art of spherical manifestation.
What does that mean?
Well, I teach them how to summon creatures or beings from other states or spheres. This is usually called summoning, although this expression alone is insufficient for the art of calling a servant. Furthermore, I own some interesting spell scrolls which Gorax does not have, but I only make them available to members of the Order.
Interesting. There we go, the test of fire. So instead of sitting around twiddling your thumbs and waiting for Inos to apparently summon you to become a magician, you can take matters into your own hands and demand the test of fire.
Hey, you!
I am Master Highglass, guardian of the fire and keeper of the knowledge. So Master Parlin has given you permission to study the scriptures. Then it's up to you now to do exactly that. Study, so that you may find enlightenment in the scriptures.
I demand the test of fire.
The test of fire is from the olden days and has not been held for a long time. What you're demanding is far too dangerous, so just don't think about it anymore.
What are you studying, Master?
My research focuses on fire, the power of Enos. It is his gift and at the same time a mighty weapon, and I create runes which contain his power.
Very enlightening. Can you teach me that?
It is Enos who grants the magic. Only to his servants, the magicians of fire, is it given to learn how to wield this power.
Yeah. Let's go demand the test of fire. To actually become a magician.
I want to undergo the test of fire.
What? Are you really serious?
I insist.
You are an exceptional novice. All right, if you are serious, then speak to Master PLAYERKIT.
Some citizens of Khorinis have mysteriously disappeared.
Take your tribute to Gorax at the monastery at once. He will handle it further.
The same is true for the investigation of the unusual earthquakes in the northeastern regions of Khorinis. So far, I have not received notice that our intervention would be required. Therefore, we are not going to take any steps in this matter.
Yes, but...
No buts. We shall proceed as we see fit, and I hope even you are going to respect that.
I must talk to the paladins. It's urgent.
And are you going to tell us why you want to talk to them?
I've got an important message for them.
What message would that be?
An army of evil is assembling in the Valley of Mines, led by the dragons. We must stop them as long as we still can.
We shall ponder on your words, novice. When the time has come, we shall let you know what our council decided. In the meantime, you had better see to your duties as a novice.
I want to undergo the test of fire.
So you know about? You want to pass the test of fire?
Yes, I refer to the law of fire, which says...
We know the law of the fire. We have also seen many novices die during the test. You ought to reconsider this decision.
Yes, I have. I want the test, and I am going to pass it.
If you absolutely insist, then the High Council will put you to the test.
I insist on being given the test of fire.
In that case, so be it. When you're ready, each magician from the High Council will give you a mission which you have to fulfill. May Enos have mercy on your soul.
I am ready to face your test, Master.
And only Enos alone knows whether you are going to pass it. You shall be put to the same test which is given to the chosen novices, the test of magic. You probably know that only one of the novices can pass the test.
I see. Who are my competitors then?
Enos, in his wisdom, has chosen 3 novices who are also going to be put through this test. Aegon, Igaraz, and Ulf. They have already started the search. But enough of that. Hear the words of the test. Follow the signs of Enos and bring us what the believer finds behind the path. You are going to need this key. That is all we have to say to you.
Okay, very secretive.
I'm ready to face your test, Master.
So, you want to put yourself to the test? Only a courageous novice demands the test. But courage is not all that you need. Are you clever enough to pass the test? Are you strong enough to meet the dangers that await you? If not, you will pay for it with your life. And now hear your test. In the place of stones, seek the one who's never born. Find him who once was summoned. Overcome the one who cannot be overcome. Measure yourself against the living rock. Fight with the undying stone and destroy it.
Sounds like a stone golem, similar to the one that was protecting Zardas's tower back in the old camp. Not the old camp, the colony.
I'm ready to face your test, Master.
I'm not surprised that you know the old law, but I suspect that you do not realize what risk you are taking. Bear in mind that an impatient spirit will not withstand the test of fire. It has been a long time since anyone took this test, and there is only one man who ever survived it and passed. A young, ambitious novice, then. He has long since found his place in the High Council. I speak of Serpentis.
He won't be the only one who ever passed that test for much longer.
Then I shall not keep you waiting any longer. Hear my test for you. Create a fire arrow rune. That is all. May Enos help you.
Well, it doesn't seem that...
Hey, have you really demanded the test of fire?
Yeah.
Yes, and I intend to pass it.
Good. Maybe I can help you with it. I can give you a very useful spell scroll. A sleep spell. Interested?
Not really, no.
No, I don't need your help.
You can come to me at any time if you change your mind.
Don't worry, I won't, because I don't need a sleep scroll right now.
I always act in the name of Enos.
Okay, so basically I have to complete 3 tasks. One is fight a stone golem, the second one to find some chests off the beaten path, and the third one is to create a fire rune. I took down the sleeper. I mean, this is easy. It's not gonna be hard. Oh, look at that, another novice.
One less monster.
Hey, you!
It has happened. Enos has chosen me, and I shall take part in the test of magic.
Okay, good luck with it. You guys are just wasting my time. Nice, some berries. And look at that, if it's not the mighty stone golem. And according to that novice who was guarding this hammer, apparently it can one-shot it. Just like so.
Nothing to plunder.
Ah, look at that, we have some scummy beasts here. Oh, oh. No, 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 no. I hate it when the scummy beasts come together. Come on, scummy beast. Just looking for more plants. This place apparently is very good. No, I think I got them all. Okay, so there are 2 more giant rats here. Oh, I think they're back there. That's what I heard. And that takes care of that. Plants grow back every once in a while, so it's a good idea to check frequently. Now who do we have here?
Hey, do you know what happened?
You've been chosen.
Right. Just as I was about to have a cool sip of beer, Darren comes around the corner and tells me I've been chosen. Who would have thought? The will of Innos is unfathomable. What brings you here?
I've demanded the test of fire.
It's not possible. Boy, you are damn brave. Does that mean you will also seek that which the believer finds behind the path?
Looks like it.
Wolf, you're the coward who was sitting in Corinus, drinking beer and was afraid to go outside the city. Get out of here, man. One at a time, please. Uh-oh, I think I've made 2 friends here. Ah, dark mushrooms. Constantino will be pleased. I should check for plants here. Ah, healing plant. Good. Which also reminds me that I should probably go and visit Constantino every once in a while. Otherwise, the old man is gonna be mad at me again. Oh, there's some blood flies there. And quite many of them, I might say. Fortunately, they're easy to take down. Let's drink a little bit. This looks like a really good place to look for healing plants and some such. Fire nettle. Good. And fireweed. Mana plants are always good, especially once I learn how to make some mana potions. Whoa! Where did they come from? Why, I can't see anything in this grass. Come here, you. Scummy beast. Where did it come from, though? Ah, there we go. Now this looks like Minecrawler web. It's the same as it was in the old camp. Why did I say old camp? Oh, there it is.
Nothing there.
Back in the colony, all the Minecrawler caves had this thingy on the walls. Looks like some secretion or something. Okay, let's outsource a little bit of this work. Obey me. Well, you are definitely good at distraction. Let's do that again. Shall we? Okay, just hit him like you mean it. Good times, well done. Let's see some sausage. Sheep sausage, I still have one of these. Oh, one of them was for me, that's why. Nice.
Nothing to be had there.
Well, it does make sense. King Sora, look at that. Very nice. Oh, it already died? No.
Nothing there.
That's just too bad. Well, look at that. Those look like statues of paladins. And that looks like a novice.
You are too late. I was here first. I have won.
Congratulations. You really deserved it.
What does that mean? What are you planning?
What are you talking about?
You want to dispute my victory. You want to kill me and take all the glory for yourself. You will never succeed.
Wow, these people never learn. Blank rune, perfect. Now I will use this rune to create a fire arrow, and that should be it for the third part of the test. So back I go to the monastery. I see a scummy beast. Come here, you. I wonder if the other novices are still on this path here. Oh,
so
he's
we
still
meet
here.
again. I've been thinking, you know. I believe that the desire to be a magician is strong in me.
Oh man, don't do that.
I have no choice. A novice's life is not for me. I just have to be a magician, then everything will go well with me. And now I shall take what I'm entitled to. Do you have any last words?
Yeah. Die.
Have you got anything to smoke?
You're lucky. I've actually got something right here.
This is interesting.
Let's get it over with.
Ah, you boys never learn. It's like it was with the novices in the sect camp, in the penal colony. Oh, he's here as well. Let me guess, he's going to try and attack me as well. When will they learn?
Hey, wait. We need to talk.
Actually, I don't think so.
I've waited years for this test. Inos is with me, and I must pass this test.
That sounds familiar.
Enough chatter. I need what you found. So time for you to die.
Well, there is never a shortage of crazy, that's what I'm positive about.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
That was obvious all along.
That's nothing new.
I never knew that.
Wait, I can't create it? Let's see. Fire arrow. I need sulfur for it. Can I create it now? I still can't. Okay, let's talk to the guy with the fire spells.
Hey! I have demanded the test of fire. Ulthar gave me the task to create a fire arrow rune.
Now you want me to teach you the formula?
I don't know how else I could do it.
All right, I'll teach you the formula. But first you need to find all the necessary ingredients.
What ingredients do I need for a fire arrow rune?
Read up on it. It's right there in the books.
Teach me to create the fire arrow rune.
Come back once you've had more experience.
Are you joking? He's not joking. But seriously. Oh man. Okay. So then... Wait, let me see. Show me. Oh baby, like I need 50 experience. Literally 50. Well, isn't that something? And unlike the new camp where I could just attack somebody and get away with it, I can't do that here. Which only leaves me to one option. I have to find one of these scummy beasts. Let's just hope there's one nearby. I just need one rat, that's all I need. Or a field raider, okay, that works. Come on then. Okay, I'm just going to go back now. I don't really feel like fighting in this poor weather anyway.
Hey! Teach me to create the fire arrow rune.
In order to create a fire arrow rune, you'll need to join the sulfur with the rune stone at the rune table. The power of the fire arrow spell scroll will flow into the rune, and you will possess a tool of Enos. So, once you have all the raw materials, walk over to the rune table and create your rune.
Okay. There we go. My first rune. And I cannot use it. First, I'm going to take a nap.
I have defeated the golem.
What? You've actually done it? But without the Hammer of Innos, you would never have been able to destroy the golem. Nevertheless, I must admit that you have fulfilled the task I have given you, and I had best take the hammer myself.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
Dismissed. You know what you have to do.
I have created the rune.
Well done, novice. You shall keep this, your first rune. Once you have reached the first circle of fire, you will be able to use it. You have fulfilled this test to my satisfaction.
Any news?
Not at the moment. Go and complete your task.
I found the runestone.
You did it? You followed the signs and discovered the hidden portal?
And I defeated all those monsters who had already marked me down as a snack.
And the other novices then? What about Aegon? Did they not succeed before you?
They have failed. I suppose they weren't destined to pass the test.
Well, then we declare that you have passed this test, and the runestone shall be yours to keep.
Will I be accepted into the Magician's Guild now?
You did it. You have passed the test of fire. We were certain all along that you would succeed in doing this. Just as certain as we are that you will continue to give your best to become a worthy servant of Innos. So, if you are ready to swear the Oath of Fire, you shall be accepted into our ranks as a magician.
Swear the Oath of Fire again, you mean?
I'm ready to step into the Circle of Fire.
Right. Then swear the sacred Oath of Fire. Do you swear before Lord Innos the Almighty, his servants and the Holy Flame, that henceforth and forever your very life shall be united with the fire, until your body and soul find rest in its sacred halls and the flame of your life dies away?
I swear.
By speaking the words of the oath, you have entered the pact with the fire. Wear this robe as a token of the eternal bond. Now that you have been accepted into our ranks, you can talk to Lord Hagen, the High Commander of the Paladins. We are also very interested to hear how he assesses the situation. So, you are free now to go to Khorinis. We expect you to bring us his answer immediately.
What can I learn now?
First of all, you are now entitled to learn about the circles of magic. They will give you the power to use the runes. The higher you rise through the 6 circles of magic, the stronger the spells become that you can work. You can learn the formulas from the brothers in the monastery. Each of them has specialized in a certain area which he will teach you. Karas, for example, is a master of invocation and summoning. And Hyglas will teach you the magic of fire. Nobody knows more about the powers of ice and thunder than Marduk. Parlin can teach you various other incantations, and he will initiate you into the first circles. But each of them will only teach you the formula. The runes you will have to create for yourself.
I'd like to express a wish.
After he has been accepted, each magician has the right to his first act. So, what will your first act as a magician be, hmm?
Well, that is a good question. I actually like both of them, both Opolos and Babel. I imagine if I let Babel take care of the garden, maybe he'll actually grow some useful plants, which I can use then to create potions with. Okay, let's go with Babel.
Let the novice Babbo be head of the monastery gardens.
So be it. Effective immediately, the novice Babo will be in charge of the monastery gardens.
And there we have it. Now I'm a magician of fire.